agents, it's Agent RB Fly. We're back with a whole new set of epic missions, this week starting out in St. Louis, with some crazy agents I can't wait to introduce you to. So for those of you who are new to Ingress, it's a really great game where you capture territory by throwing links from one portal to another. 3 links create a field, and within that field, the more people that live, the more points that you get for your team. We're about to try and capture the whole city of St. Louis. Let's see what happens.
My name is Mitch. I live in St. Louis, and I am a structural engineer for the Boeing Company. I'm a level 11 Ingress resistance agent. This is my first time planning a big op. I've been involved in other ops in the past, but I haven't planned one. My brother was the person that got me involved in Ingress. He was on board from the very early stages of the game.
I know Mitch has been struggling with his issues for a while. But coming out of that, I kind of pushed him to Ingress because I knew it would put him in a different circle of people. What I'd like for Mitch is to see this succeed well. You know, it'll help his confidence. It'll, really be kind of a feather in his cap that he can pull all this together and succeed well, and it'll be a great day for him.
I was struggling with an eating disorder, anorexia. I was barely able to climb stairs to my apartment. I would get to the top of the stairs and be winded and basically want to take a nap. The eating disorder has really been rooted in the lack of self-confidence, not thinking that I really matter. So this mission means a lot to me personally. It's based on my history. It's me telling myself that I can do something this big.
Hi.
I'm Agent RB Fly.
I'm John.
Oh, John.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You must be Mitch.
Nice to meet you.
So I just met up with Mitch and John in this amazing historic town called St. Charles. It's amazing for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's right by the Missouri River. Second of all, there's cobblestone streets. Third of all, there are more portals than you can imagine.
We definitely have some cool stuff for you doing on the op. We're going to have you throw a few fields, and you should be definitely an asset to the team.
I can't wait.
Should be great.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what 2 brothers who actually join the right team can do together.
Exactly. All right, should we go talk about the op?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
So after I met Mitch and John, they had a meeting with all the other agents that were going to be involved.
The cities that we are linking to create the 25 layers over St. Louis would be to Hannibal, Missouri, to Mount Vernon, Illinois, and then to Steelville, Missouri. We're actually layering in every single city. We have clusters of portals at each of the anchor locations, and we're then using each of those portals within the clusters to put layers rotating around the original layer. Hannibal, we have Finn, Rini, RB Fly, and myself.
First time I met Mitch, he was kind of quiet, reserved, he would talk, but only when kind of talked to. Now he's a little bit more outgoing with the people in our community, taking on more of a leadership role.
During the meeting, I felt really good because I need to get these fields up. These fields are happening tonight.
During the meeting today, it was actually pretty good to see, because normally I don't think he would ever talk to anybody like that. So it was I was surprised at how well it went.
This is my brother John. He normally is in Houston, but he'll be running intel dispatching for us. So you'll be hearing his voice over Zello, telling you to drop a link, or if you're on the fielding team, to throw a field and/or link.
In Houston, I work for the space program where I'm a flight controller for a number of different spacecraft. A lot of those skills are actually quite useful when running dispatch and intel for Ingress, because things like good communication, quickly identifying various risks to the system, troubleshooting, figuring out what's going wrong, how to fix it, dispatching people to fix those problems, and then ultimately that can result in a very successful op. Plus, it's always great to see your hometown blanketed in many, many layers of blue.
I feel like the biggest challenge for this mission is probably going to be time and coordination, because we have to put up 25 fields in the course of 30 minutes, which is going to be hard to do. And if we don't do it in time, then our score won't get counted.
I guess our number one goal is to make sure that this hits the checkpoint.
Yeah.
Because this needs to record for ourselves and for St. Louis. So that's why we're starting as late as we possibly can, but still think it's feasible to get as many of the layers up as possible.
Planning an operation of this size is already a hugely difficult task. And with the things that Mitch says that he struggled with, that makes it even more meaningful and even more impressive.
You've done a good job of communicating.
Very good. Oh, well, thank you. Well, I'll let you reassess that after tonight. Right now, I'm most worried about all the blocking links that we have to take down. Just making sure everybody's in place, knowing what they need to do. Because we have so many agents involved, communication lines can cross and get skewed.
Hannibal, Missouri is the birthplace of Mark Twain. It's the heartland of America. The Mississippi River runs right through it, and you can just imagine Huckleberry Finn on his raft, wafting down.
It's a romantic story to a couple from separate Indian tribes. The tribes were at war. They were really in love, but they were never allowed to be alone together, and they couldn't see another way out, so they kind of just held on together and jumped.
There's a cliff. That's where it all happened.
I see it, thank you.
There, someone is en route for like an hour and a half drive.
You just got up to it in Hannibal. We're at the Lovers League portal, and it's just before sundown. So now we're just waiting for instructions from our intel people of when to start.
So there's a lot of variables that could cause this mission to fail on the ground.
So we just got the call in. We have some spam links going from the people coming from Chicago that is potentially going to disrupt their entire field. So we've got people on it trying to take care of it, but that could definitely be a big issue. If the mission were to fail, if the field doesn't go up, it'll definitely be a big blow to my confidence, for sure. We're getting down to the wire. I don't know what we're going to do.
If this op fails, I don't know how Mitch is going to feel.
This could be a deal breaker for us.
Next week on Ingress Obsessed. There we go, there we go.
Okay, so we're having some issues down in Steelville.
I have not seen any action on Steelville in a good 7 minutes.
Steelville was that oh crap moment. We might not be able to get our fields up.
If they're having phone issues, calling them on the phone, they make things worse.
We need to make this happen.
I'll race you to the top.
Do I have permission to link to Brazil?
Make this Megalodon roof.
Awesome, let's go. All right, here we go.
Make established.
Yes. Awesome.